Al and gentlemen, whoever gets to view this video. Let's just take a look. If I type in VW, there's Sanford there. Let me open another browser up and VW Orlando. Let's see what happens there. So you can see the rankings, so there's pay-per-click that's there. Napleton were actually #1 in organic. David Moss is really close there too. We might even just, for fun, take a look at David Moss, Volkswagen North. So let's go in here. Let me click Sanford of Napleton. There's a website. You can kind of see these buttons here are in white against a blue background. No home button. The DOS Auto is a home button. I've got the rotator page. Live chat popping in there. I know what I want. I know my budget. Okay. And new cars, customer reviews, free credit, value your trade. Inventory is not available till down here unless I do the drop downs. Okay. Let's take a look at Orlando. I don't want to pay. I don't want to make us pay. So there we go. There's organic. So sign and then drive. Okay. You see that theirs has a home button. Ours does not. You see the difference? I like the black and the blue. This pops to me. I like that. They've got a rotator page, a different chat service. Look at these cool buttons right here. The international logo for service is a gear, a sprocket gear with a wrench across it. If you were to Google, logo or photo for settings, this is what you see. If you were to Google a logo or photo of service, you'll see a sprocket with a gear. A sprocket gear with a wrench across it. Even Volkswagen's main site has it. These guys have some offerings here that are arranged this way. If I click that car, let's see where I go to. So here, personalized payments. Now this is Orlando. Okay, so we have that car story stuff. I kind of like it, but I don't know if it's the best thing. A heat mapping review of the sites would say so. So get ePrice. Let's see. That gives me a form. All right. So I'll go back. So I've got to go a couple of clicks before I can even get to a form. Any vehicle that I drill down on or click on should automatically go to that vehicle with a form. We need to maximize capturing our leads. So this is this payment. Let's take a look. Personalize my payment. We seem to have this on both sites, Orlando and here. Takes a minute to download. So it says our best rate or enter your own rate. So our best rate $199, $261. This is improved because this parsing here was not being separated. It was covering those payments. I think someone blew the payment up. But you can see here I can do a down that's giving me, but it says 261, and that's on a Volkswagen Passat 1.8. That's Orlando. Let's go back over here, take a look at us. Okay, I don't have any inventory except down here. So I don't know, let's go up here and see new inventory. Don't have a photo, and so I've got it categorized here. So let me, that's the traditional. I'm going to go back. Let's say if I scroll down this far, let's say I hit the Passat, and I want a 2015 1.8. What was a 1 there at Orlando? Did I see a price? No price, just payment. Price just reduced, it says. Let's go back here. Notice the backgrounds, if you will. This gray and black tones with a brighter and blue letters really makes my eyes focus on it better. If you'll notice that ours is all white, bland background. Okay. Watch videos. I have some with videos, some not. Here, I'll just go here. So mine says get an e-price. Okay, there's a form. That must have been modified recently. Let me go here. I want to drill down on the car. And so there's a picture, no form, okay? Same, well, I don't have the car story. Wonder why I don't. We used to, just as of yesterday. Now that's changed. E-price is still a form. Okay, I get that. Let me go back. Oh, it just keeps jumping me out of there. Being able to do my payments has been taken away. Looks like we updated that. I will tell you the difference between us and Orlando is that when you estimated your payments with ours, as I just did a couple days ago, here we go, personalize your payments. Let's just see. Let's just see. See how it's having problems downloading. Okay. There's obviously a delay. So enter your own rate seems to be here. Our best rate estimated APR is 0. So see, I'm at a 287 payment. This has gotten improved. All this was kind of screwed up. But everything's pale and very bland. And then everything has to be itemized for us. There's not cool buttons. So you just see the difference. Let's go in here, new car inventory, and just see specials. And let's see what Orlando, if I go to Orlando, vehicles, showroom. I don't see specials, so what is showroom? Okay, so there's a selection of some vehicles. If I pick a, let's just pick a 2015 Passat. Hot items, not all of us have them still. Look at the blue with the black background. And then there's a form. So on their showroom, I go to a photo that's a stock photo, but I have an optional video, but then I have a form. If they click on any inventory, we should be able to go straight to a form. There's lease for. Everything is pale and bright. It's hard for me to draw my eyes to what I'm maybe looking for, and it's not obvious. Can't click on this car. Can't click on it. Doesn't do anything. And this is more of my rotators, it looks like. So those are just my specials. Do I have a showroom? One of the things I was told, there we go, showroom. Let's see what this showroom looks like. I was told that we were unable to duplicate what another store was doing because a promise was made to that manager over there or GM that things wouldn't be duplicated. We're both dealer.com, we're both Napleton. I don't understand that. So let me drill down on a Passat like I did over there. All those are stock photo. So it looks like we're having the same thing. But I've got one chat and then I'll have a second chat. So I got two chat services. Hopefully I'm not paying for both. I've got a couple of different video options. I understand Clay was able to add a video source and we already had one. You can see they only have one chat but with a button for chat instead of two popping in. They have a form on their showroom. I have a form on the showroom, but you see the difference in where I'm drawn to and what I can see. If I just go to basic inventory, let's go here. Remember, I don't have the cool buttons they do. If I go to new car inventory, I've got this stacked row. So let me just click on one. And you see I've got stock photos and full motion video. One chat just popped in. Chat number 2 just popped in. Kind of interesting. Personalized payments. Let me just see what it says. I clicked it. It's loading. There's a delay with our site. So 1.9378 looks good. Let's go to vehicles. Let's go to new inventory. They have the same itemized row, but look at the pop. my eyes are drawn to different things. I kind of want to look. It's pretty cool. So if I do this one, okay, I can go to personalized payments. The button's up here. My button's been taken away. So our best rate, 403 versus us here at 378. So, you know, the bounce rate I know was higher previously because this was defaulting to a rate that was higher than I would say is desirable. So I'm pretty sure people were spending about 3 or 4 minutes, but our bounce rate was super high because, you know, I'm blowing myself out of the water. You know, if I sit there and I go 0 down and I don't have a competitive rate, and, you know, what's my hook to get them here? I think bounce rate is high anyway just because I'm able to do this. Why do I need to call the dealership? Why do I need to put in a form, an ADF XML form, and ask for anybody's help when I can go ahead and do some figuring myself? I may be blowing myself out. I like these options here. This will take us to a form, okay, to put in the data and lead us to a form. This will take us to a form, so great. I am confused about video, but as Brian explained to me, you know, we had two services. One's static photos that's made into a video, and then one's a full motion video. I like the voices. They got men and women voices and nice, you know, tool arounds, but you know, consistent look would be better. We know that Orlando has 10,000 sessions, and then we're running about 6. I'm running 300 or 400 leads a month. I thought we were doing a gross of 600 leads, but I'm not seeing the capture rate. And the site before was pretty offbeat, but you know, let's just go home. That bug logo, VW logo, to me that's totally cool, and I would love to have those 4 buttons on the mobile site where the thumb could actually reach it. Our mobile site bounce rate was 50% or 55, and just atrocious. I've looked at it. Looks like I'm having some updates, but it's just not where I want it to be. And then let's just look at it for comparison purposes. Let's go to David Moss. Okay, so guess what? They got dealer.com too. Dealer.com right there. So they've got the inventory down there. They've got the buttons. Why can't I have the buttons? And then they've got specials, directions, inventory, and finance. I like that. Tell me how to get here and what's a special. Let's take a look at a special. Quickly go to inventory. If I click that car, there it is. They don't have get a payment. They have one video option, and really all they're offering up here is schedule a test drive, which is a form, okay, or get an e-price, which is a form. And they're my biggest competition. So I'm just saying, we need to look at this. They have a home button. I don't have a home button. It just, to me, was ridiculous that we are so inept at setting something up. And if you'll notice, I've been on this page for a good solid minute. Has anybody seen a chat come in? I don't even have the people to man chats, and I've got 2 chat buttons. So, you know, being cost effective, I need that heat map sourcing done. We definitely need to look at our spend, and I just need to know, have some confidence that when we ask for updates or changes or corrections, that it will get done expeditiously, because we have lost a tremendous amount of market share based on the analysis I've done so far. And with 55% bounce rate on mobile and a little over 30 on web, and you look at what I'm looking at, I don't know. I mean, why would I need to contact the dealer for anything if I can estimate my payments? So there it is in a review. Just gives you an idea. Now look, now they come into a chat, but it looks like it's on the main page. We all seem to have the same rotator. I don't have a home button. If I didn't know that DOS Auto was a home button, which I did, a consumer may not see that. I clicked the rotator and it took me down the page. Let me see if I can get her out of my way. Well, I can't get her out of my way in order to change the rotator. Well, a lot of that's the same. So there you go. About our dealership, about our story, all that's great. These are okay widgets, but I just don't know if I need to do that. Why don't I just capture a form? Folks can use any kind of calculator, but I don't think I'm spending enough minutes looking at inventory. I think I'm spending minutes calculating a payment, and then I run off educated or maybe informed, not correctly. There's my main page. I got a picture of a new point, but that's not our point at Napleton of Sanford. Look at that main page. Okay, see that? They're using their dealer raters and Facebook. They're using references, which that hits a portion of the audience out there. Let's go to David Moss, back to his home page. Let's just for grins, if I hit his specials, new vehicle specials, I hit that car, I want to get an E-price, there it is. And one of the things I like that to me is normally a very good tradition to do, what's the MSRP minus my savings, right? Then of course, there's disclosure about what that is. But let's just go back to his main page. Either one of those does it. Let's scroll down. His widgets are nice buttons. Look at that button there. This is David Moss. I'm going to hit David Moss's button about Volkswagen diesel information. So there's a video from the new CEO explaining what's happening. They had this as early as yesterday or Monday. Goodwill package, nice little explicative there with a diagram about the gift card and even towing if you like. A process of what takes place and a connection for eligibility that takes me to the factory site and load my VIN to see if I'm a target VIN number on the recall. How cool is that? Okay, so looks like they're at least reaching out to people. I can't imagine they're not selling cars off of that. Because they're expediting this instantly to where I may have somebody in front of me that's wanting to get in and out. Love these buttons. These are cool. You can see that our sister store has these buttons, new and used with finance. These guys had new directions, application, and specials. I had asked for these buttons, and I was told that everything would be done in a matter of a couple days, or they would work on it. It's been a week. I've had some updates, but it's not at all what we think a performing site should be. And dealer.com is pretty good, so just need some support to get it done. The mobile site is pretty plain and vanilla. These buttons would be really cool to have on the site. Well, no, we don't even have them. These buttons would be really cool, like 1, 2, and then 3 and 4, in a nice little square where my thumb could easily reach them on any type of mobile device platform. The mobile platforms today are a lot better than they've been the last couple of years, so I would just say we really need to focus on that. Anyway, gentlemen, that's my take on it. It has definitely changed from just a couple days ago or a day ago, and I'm sure it's because of conversations that have been taking place. Anyway, thank you very much. This is Joe, new GSM at Napleton Volkswagen of Sanford.